Hey guys, welcome back. It is Punt Factor. We are going to do something really stupid today, and we are going to play some green-white Value Town in Modern. It's going to be awesome. Let me quickly take you through the deck list. I have not touched this deck for like a year. So, running a couple utility lands, 1 Blast Zone, 1 Bojuka Bog, 3 Forests, 1 Gavany Township, 3 Ghost Quarters, a Horizon Canopy, 1 Overgrown Tomb. Because in the sideboard we do have some Abrupt Decays and Assassin's Trophies, Plague Engineers, etc. 2 Plains, 2 Temple Gardens, and 8 Fetch Lands. We are running 4 Path to Exiles. We have our whole 8 Mana Dorks, 2 Scavenging Ooze, 1 Dramoka's Command, 3 Voice of Resurgence. We have 2 Excavators, 3 Tireless Trackers, 4 Courser of Crewfix, 4 Knight of the Reliquary, 2 Knight of Autumns, and we have 4 Collected Companies. Sideboard, which is the sideboard is atrocious, but I'm just going to run it because I'm in the mood. We have 2 Warships, 3 Plague Engineers, 3 Collector Oofs, 3 Abrupt Decays, 1 Assassin's Trophy, and a Damping Sphere. Ha. Let's do it. Modern League. Here we go. And let me turn down the volume there. Let's jump in. Man, I have not touched this deck in so long. This is a deck that is not only pretty atrocious in Modern currently, just Modern kind of outpaced what this deck can do. Relax, Magic. Can you please just stop making noise? That would be ideal. But B, if you make any misplay whatsoever, it is 100% game over. So this hand's horrible. We're going to go ahead and maul. We only have 1 land. 2 lands, some Mana Dorks. This is fine. We will keep. And I'm going to drop the Dramoka's Command. And we are going to give it a go. Why is it that, like, Magic just can't shut up? You see this? Volume's to 0. And it still just randomly does things. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so Stomping Ground untapped. We draw another bird. Whatever we play is going to get bolted. So I kind of think we're just going to run out our birds. I didn't want to play Tireless Tracker because I want to at least get 1 clue. Try if you do draw a card. Discard a card, draw a card. Okay. And I don't want... I want to get Knight out of bolt range. And we can do that with... let's say we draw a fetch land next turn. I'll definitely play Tracker. What are we playing here? Oh, this is like a Dredge deck. Okay, I most definitely want to get my Knight out. Did not realize that. If we would have played Knight turn 2, we could be Bojuka Bogging here. On our next turn. That's okay. So he's going to have a Bloodghast and a Prized Amalgam. So funny. I did not think Dredge was a thing anymore. Although, to be fair, I haven't been playing Modern in quite some time. Let's go ahead and play our Knight. We'll hold up Path to Exile. Another Creeping Chill. It's exciting. Wonder if there's a way just to... I think there is a way just to turn the sound down. I think I'm doing this pretty stupidly. Where's the... Okay, cycle that. Sorry, dudes. I just don't want to be blowing your ear holes out. Maybe not. Oh no, 2 Narcomoebos. Well, one nice thing, we have the Gavany. We can... Next turn, block and pump. That was dumb. I should have pathed the prized amalgam there. Okay, loams back a bunch of... Okay, so we have a ton of options. We can... 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 mana. We can play out a tracker. Be 3 or 3. These Narcomoebas are going to get in. Why don't we play a tracker? Thing is, do we want this to be untapped? No, not at all. Okay, and then on their upkeep is when I will Bajuka Bog them. Cycle. Prized amalgams. Okay. So we basically have a 4/3 oh jeez. Okay, let's see how we want to do this. So we can block, block, block. No, we can't. We can't crack. So we block here, block here. Gonna take 2 down to 7. And then let's crack a clue. Another bird. They're going to drop a land, bring back the ghast. I really need a scavenging ooze or a Ramanap excavator. So there's 4 good hits in the deck. If I have a Ramanap, so yeah, I think at this point though, it's a little too late. Yeah, they have way too much going on. That sucks. No, I think, yeah, we're just dead. Whoa. What do we draw? Another night. Is there absolutely anything we can do? I don't think so. I mean, we're at 7. Let's play it out here. Let's play out another night. Well, wait a minute. If we play out another night, we have to tap down our chump blockers. If I play a bird, I could play a bird and another night, not have Path to Exile. I would have 3 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, that's still not enough. Or I play out a Bird of Paradise. Let's just go on the next game. No. That's fine. Okay. So, Plague Engineer is very good here. I don't really care about the Abrupt Decay stuff. Take out Dramoka's Command. I'm trying to remember how I think I take out Knight of Autumns. Plague Engineer, I think naming Zombie is good. Path to Exile's good. Yeah, this is fine. We don't need the removal here. Worship actually would probably just be a slam dunk for us. Courser's a great blocker. Tracker might just be a little slow. We could probably take out like 1 Noble, 1 Path maybe. Run it like that. For a long time, I was running this deck. Actually, I still have this deck built in paper, I believe. I need to get the old deck out and see. This is a good hand. I like this. Turn 1 Dork into Courser, which they should have a pretty hard time removing Courser, and Courser is such a good blocker. I'm sad. I wonder where all of our fetch lands are. It's unfortunate. And also, Voice of Resurgence is like just an amazing blocker that creates a ton of value for us. Blocks and dies and then just becomes a massive creature. The big question is, do we get Knight out or do we get out Courser? Let's get out Knight. We can kind of start that train rolling. Because then we'll play Courser. And we can start gaining 2 life a turn, essentially. At least next turn, since we have a Ghost Quarter. And we have a Knight out on the field. I need to like update this sideboard. I didn't even think we have freaking Veil of Summer. I was also running when Stoneforge Mystic first came out. I tried that package in the deck and it felt really nice as like a 2-drop. Life from the Loam. Okay, perfect. Another Courser. So let's go ahead and play out Courser 1. We'll definitely take the Collected Company. Let's go ahead and play a Ghost Quarter. I will keep our Knight activation open. I would love to draw this Coco, but we'll see kind of what they have going on. Discard a card, draw a card. Okay. So we're definitely going to take this Coco hit. Yeah, Path we don't necessarily care about. So we could play another Courser. We could play Voice of Resurgence and a bird. Well, yeah, why don't we play Voice? Let's go ahead and play a bird. We're going to plan on shuffling this away. And we'll get in with this Courser. Huh. That's weird. Could have just blocked there. So, nice trick we have is... Okay, do they have anything else in their graveyard? Here, I'll pull their graveyard out so we can see it. They have a prized amalgam, which we don't really care about. That's fine. Gonna let that go. Give them that trigger. Actually, we do not want to always yield to that. Turn off auto yields. Put that right there so we can see it. So our knight can be essentially a 5/5, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That's fine. We'll give them a prized amalgam. Let's go ahead and do this. Get a fetch land. I don't want Ghost Quarter. Go ahead and... do we want an Overgrown Tomb? No. Temple Garden. Yeah, we'll keep our Ghost Quarter activation there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so let's go ahead and swing in here. Take 2. So we're just going to go ahead and do this. Not only do we grow our knight, but I want to shuffle the top because I'd love to hit like a Plague Engineer or something. Because we're going to cast Collected Company. So Courser, we're definitely going to go Skew's Tracker, I think. Any order. Do they have any dredgers? They don't. So we're going to hold up 2 Skew's activations here. Well, that's not going to happen. Get rid of Golgari Thug. Gonna draw a card. Okay, so no dredgers in the graveyard. We still have 1 dredge active, or 1 Skew's activation, and we also have our knight's Bajuka Bog activation yet. And I don't really want a second tracker, so I'll probably shuffle this away with knight at the end of turn. Okay. Moving on. Yep, this is cool. Let's go ahead and do that. You know what? Worship might not be that great because I think their Creeping Chills get around it. Because it's damage and not loss of life. So that actually might not be a great card. It could buy us time though. Whatever. I'll keep it. I'll keep it there. Plague Engineer is just awesome against them. So we have Bajuka Bog. We have Skews. I'm not excited about this hand. Tell you what, we only have... I'm going to reluctantly keep it. I don't like that we have Bojuka Bog in hand. Blast Zone isn't really a card that matters in this matchup. Okay, Cycle Land. Okay, so that makes it better. What we'll probably do is we'll probably play out definitely the Skews. Okay, there's a Shriekhorn. Okay, this is good. So let's play our Scavenging Ooze out here. They're going to go ahead and Shriekhorn. They might get a good turn here, but we'll probably try to slow them down and play Bojuka Bog next turn. So Golgari Thug is a Dredge 4. So we're going to go ahead and eat that. Now they're going to get another one here. See what they hit. Oh, they went through. That sucks. They didn't have a stop on their upkeep. Okay, Lightning Axe hurts. So let's play our Courser. Go there. Pass the turn. We can shuffle away this forest because we really don't need it. Whiff there. Good. It's good for us. The idea here is we're going to try to grow our knights while they're in our hand, kind of. At least until they get out of... What are we casting here? Okay, so now they're going to start dredging a bunch. Life from the Loam, Prized Amalgam. They're going to trigger 1 Narcomoeba, 1 Amalgam. See if they can get more. They don't. Let me pull their graveyard here. Okay. So that was actually a pretty bad hit. Considering we're going to be able to play a much bigger creature than them. Let's go ahead and grab... Let's grab our Overgrown Tomb. There's a path to exile. Okay, Collected Company's good. So what do they have in here? They have a Life from the Loam, 4 cards in hand. I almost hate dropping Bojuka Bog here. But it's not the worst thing in the world. Let's keep Path open. Let's drop a Knight. I don't actually know if I care about Bojuka Bog right now. I'd rather Bojuka Bog when they have the one crazy burn spell that they can basically just remove a bunch of crap and dome us. So what I might do is I might drop a Ghost Quarter. You know what? No. We're going to do it. I don't know if that was right. But they don't have a way to get a Dredge card right now that I can see. So let's do it. We'll keep open path. I don't know. This is a fun matchup, though. I always had a good time when I was like really playing this deck. I always had a good time playing against Dredge. You know, we have some pretty cool tools, but they definitely have a lot of, you know, really awesome things and lines that they can do. The deck is much harder to play than it seems. I don't know, you know, if you've played Dredge, it's definitely a deck that has a lot of lines that which is almost like any Magic deck, really, aside from Prime Time and the Titan Shift. That deck is the most linear deck I've ever played. It's a lot of fun, like, you know, doming your freaking opponent for like a million on turn 5 or whatever is sweet, but it definitely it gets old because there's just, you know, your sideboard plan is, you know, let me hope to draw the hate card that I put in my deck. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could actually play. Let's play this. I don't really like the bird. I don't want to see a bird, so let's go ahead and shuffle that away. Just get a basic forest here. I would love to see that. So we are going to collect a company. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Coco. We only hit Plague Engineer, which is pretty bad. Gonna name Zombie, though. Wow, look at those Cocos. Any order there. We can get out another Knight. But do I want to get rid of Tracker is the question. And I do want to start attacking. So let's go ahead and attack here. I think we can probably afford to lose the Tracker. I actually want to get Gavany. Start really pumping this stuff up. Three, 4. Yeah, we can just like really start pumping our team and kind of go ham from there. I almost wonder if we wanted to name Vampire with this. I can't remember. I mean, making these 2/2s is real sweet, because then our coursers can block. But naming Vampire, I think Bloodghast are vampires. Then they can't even come onto the field because they just die immediately. I think they're what, 2/1s? I don't know. Voice of Resurgence is just going to be incredible, though. I would love to trade a voice for a prized amalgam. Make a massive voice token. Yeah, I really wish this deck was just better in the meta. Although to be fair, I was trying to play this deck during Hogak. And believe it or not though, there's a couple videos I didn't do horrible. Because you know, we have enough built-in graveyard hate with Knight and then Scoozes. But if they got a good... I mean, that deck was killing people on turn 2. So, you know. Maybe I revisit it with some of the sweet new cards. Like, I mean, I didn't put Veil of Summer in here. So another control matchup was always tough because we're just a shitty mid-range deck. You know, Veil might be nice. Probably a few other little things we could do. This deck's funny though. I found every time I would try to make it Abzan, it just felt way worse than the blue-white version of the deck. I mean, I have the slightest splash of black in here. I mean, I'm running one Overgrown Tomb, and that's mainly just a hard cast Plaguey, and then obviously Abrupt Decay Assassin's Trophy. You know, I felt like the removal was necessary out of the sideboard at least. I'm not sure what our opponent's doing. I don't know what they're going to be able to do here. Okay, they just concede. Did they say anything? That doesn't matter. What were we? We're going to draw Voice into another Coco. Path. Yeah, too much. So, all right, guys. Well, that's sweet. Got there. Good old Value Town. This is Punt Factor, bringing you all the green-white Value Town. More to come, guys.